Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Pro Cycling Manager, and I'm into week 38 of the Gaming Decathlon competition. This is the 13th episode in the series. Lucky, or not so lucky, number 13. We're heading to the Tour of Oman, which I actually competed in previously. Struggled a bit in this one before, so we'll see if I do any better this time. Of course, my standing within the team at this point is I am not yet a team leader. I've got a ways to go on that matter. Stage 1 was a sprint stage. Stage 2 is another sprint stage, but you can see from the profile here, the end of this stage is actually got a couple pretty punchy climbs. I have a feeling it's going to shatter the field. So my intention is, after a quick introduction, I will be joining you late in the stage to see what happens there at the end. I believe stage 3 is another sprint stage before stages 4 and 5 are the primary stages we'll be taking a look at in the Tour of Oman, while stage 6, I believe, ends on another sprint. So I'll see you back here shortly as we hit the end of the stage. There have been a number of attacks. Breakaway never really stayed away for very long. There's been a few different short-term breakaways, and the entire peloton is together here. I've tried to get away myself a couple of times, unsuccessfully. I've never gotten more than about 15 seconds ahead of the group, and I think there's going to be one more chance here on this attack. I'm going to try to get away. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, too early, not quite yet. First little false flat. Real climb starts here in just a moment. I have a -1 on race day condition, and there. Push off.
A courageous rider is looking to break away.
This is the closest it's come to working, but again, you can see the pace behind me. They're not letting me get away here, and actually they seem to be closing the gap a bit, down to 13 seconds. They stay ahead for the climb, pick up some points. That puts me second in points already. Maybe that needs to be my objective here in the short term, as I've already been caught. Recover here, see if I can't get off the front again on that next climb, pick up some points. Through the first 2 stages, I've actually been given the role of free element, so I did nothing in the first stage. I just stayed in the group. Wanted to make sure I stayed in the main group towards the end, but if I'm still here with the group, whoa, there goes, oh, it's a sprint. So 6 riders or so just took off for that, and this is only a false flat. This isn't, but the climb's coming up here in just a moment after this roundabout, and I'm gonna attack again, and I'm not getting away this time. Now they're going to let me get away, alright. Nope. Yes, okay. That did split the front just a little bit. They're letting me get away. 10 seconds, but just trying to get to the end. Here with the points. Got it. Ooh, and I'm 15 seconds ahead. Might as well continue on down the hill. Push for what we got. It's only 2K to the end. 1K to the end. 500 meters. I'm only a few seconds ahead. I'm probably going to get past. Yeah, nipped on the line. Alaphilippe gets the win. Peter Sagan is third. I'm going to just miss top 10. Oh, I missed the top 20 entirely? Are you kidding me? That many riders passed me in the last 50 meters. 27th, all the way down to 27th. Wow. It's still top for team, and that's totally fine. What I was worried about was those mountain points. Yeah. It's like 50 meters from the finish line, and 26 riders just go flying past me. Alright, I'll see you back for stage number 4. I am 31st overall. And I am the leader. Mountain Climbers jersey. So with that jersey on my back, they might have me try to hang on to it. That's going to be my objective for now. Hopefully. Ooh. Exceptional, and I pick up 3 points. Alright, I'll see you back in a little bit. So it's stage number 4. Still have the King of the Mountains jersey. And I'm into a 5-man breakaway, though there are more trying to get away. I'm seen as one of the stronger climbers. We've now got over a minute. They might just let it stay at the 5 of us, if we're lucky here. It's a pretty hefty climb at the end. And I'm one of those top climbers where I'm somewhere around 6th or 7th in terms of favorites. And if this breakaway, if the 5 of us can be out front with a minute or more, I can certainly have a top 10 finish in this stage with a chance at winning the stage. Now I'm totally out of contention for the race overall, as I got dropped on the last stage and lost over 5 minutes, so they're not worried about me. I can pick up significant points in that mountain climbers competition at the end of this stage if I can finish in the top 10 or even the top 5. And I don't think any of these guys are climbers. There's a 70, another 70. Yeah, I'm definitely the climber. So if the breakaway can still be away towards the end of this stage, I'm in with a shout for the stage win. Which would definitely be the first win of the year, and that should all but secure the Mountain Climbers jersey for this competition. But we've got to stay away for now. Unless something happens between now and then, I'll see you right around that second sprint point. Okay, so we've really been beating each other up. We are not that far in front of the peloton. They have not let us get... We're only 20 seconds ahead. And they have just pounded away at us. And a moment ago, we were all shoulders bobbing really hard. They seem to be letting us pull back out a little bit, but we're only 30 seconds ahead. Myself and all the other riders have just been hanging on here by a thread for quite a while. Seem to be just allowing us to stay out in front. This is actually the best condition I've been in since just shortly before this first non-categorized climb. Pace is trying to pick up. You can see some shoulders are still bobbing. Really 4 out of 5. I'm just kind of on the edge of that right now. A little bit of recovery, but we're still just 35 seconds out, so even if I do get to the base of the climb, I'm a lot more fatigued, and you can look at the field. There's no impact. All 120 riders are there, and they're doing just fine. We're not getting away. So they've had just enough pace to keep the pressure on us. I at least have met my objective for the day. But my chances of staying away today are essentially 0. I have a race day condition -1. That stamina resistance always hurting. -1 on everything else. Hurting slightly. Come on. Don't you go away on me. Don't you go away on me. It's almost better that I get caught by the group here anyway, so I can recover before the climb. So if I can recover all or most of my energy, I'm at least still back in with a shot as a climber on this stage. Recovery's going pretty well right now. I am not going to listen to Rigoberto Urán here, as I am racing for myself today. And I have no water. No water! Let's go get it myself. Back up near the front. That's hurting my stamina recovery quite a bit. Oh, I'm probably the strongest guy to shield you, aren't I? Okay, small breakaway, mostly over that sprint. There's a run. I am going to follow team orders here. He's the boss, not me. And here's the climb. Ooh, I can relax? Okay. Got caught up in the pack a bit there. Make sure I get on these guys' wheels so I'm not totally out in the wind on my own.
Flat tire. It always happens at the wrong moment. The riders are entering the last 5 kilometers of the stage.
Alright, we are in the steepest section now, and I am moving forward without having to push too much here. Except for there goes my stamina. And not recovering. I have to just start pushing now myself. Amazingly, the field's not all split up. But I'm getting dropped. There we go. Now the field's starting to split up. But I'm still in the main group, shockingly. And not recovering. I spent too much energy there in the breakaway, clearly. Richie Porte wins the day. Alaphilippe is second. Urán does get fourth. Van Garderen down there in 11th. Yates 15th. Keniak 16th. Not a good day for me. Did not pick up the points, but I did do my job for my team, and that's what matters most. Let's see, all the way down in 66th. Well, I wasn't in the standings anyway. Richie Porte picks up 16 with the win at the top of the climb there. Alaphilippe and I are now level, pegging. I get the excellent evaluation at least. It's only worth 4 points. All that work for 4 points. Had I not done that, I certainly would have been in much better shape at the end of that stage. A little disappointing, I must say, but my role is my role. I do what I do. And that's all that I do. Because I'm not capable of doing more than one thing right now. Only one climb on this stage here. It's really more of a sprint stage than anything. At 77 overall, getting there. But as low as the stamina and resistance are, I hit the end of those stages and I'm just beat. I'm done. That's been what's hurting me the most. That's what needs to develop here. Over the next couple of levels, I need to get those into the 70s. And hopefully they do see a significant improvement. Okay, there's quite a few demands on me. They want me in the top 50 for the stage. I like 50. 50 is a little more manageable. But they also want me in the breakaway and to go for the mountain climbers. That Cat 3 climb would put me back on top. And Alaphilippe is certainly not going in the breakaway, so I certainly have a chance to get away here. This is a good opportunity with a little bit of a climb.
He's making a break. He can't have much idea of what's lying in front of him.
Alright, 3-man break at the moment with Bouet and Thalmann.
At the front.
There are others. Certainly not anyone who's going to be in contention for the mountain climber jersey other than myself. My problem is literally just going to be being capable of staying away, as the pace has been too high the last couple breaks that I've been in, and I've eventually either been dropped or we were caught by the field. Groups picking it up. Parashon, Williams, Sato, Ede, Bouet, and Thalmann. 7 riders. We are 3 minutes away already. That is super helpful. That's going to allow us, they are letting us get away 4 minutes away. Lower pace. I'm not going to have a problem staying away this time. This is the kind of breakaway that is manageable. It's a while before that climb though, so I will see you back here in a moment. Alright, we're getting close to the 3 climbs, up, over, and back, and then back again towards the finish line. I've really enjoyed this Tour of Oman every time I've done it over the years. Unfortunately, I've never gotten to see it on TV. But anyway, there was just a huge wreck back in the peloton. Quite a few riders behind. You can see there's at least 20 off the back. Dan McClay was amongst them. And the tempo only just recently picked up, so we had a really, really easy go of things. We've got a sprint point the first time up. It's a climb the second time, coming back the other way. And then the third time, where we're going this way again, is back to a sprint point. So no points on offer this time, so I'm just staying in position. Meanwhile, in terms of race strategy, we've met our breakaway objectives, so we're already there. The next objective is the mountain standings and top 50. It's the next climb where I need to be at the front. With 3 minutes, there's no problem. We should still be at the front here next time, up and over. I've had an easy time so far in terms of workload, so I'm sitting pretty right now for those points. Funny thing is I'm about to pick up the sprint point without even trying. There's the top of the mountain climbers. We've got to go down and loop back, come back that way.
Some teams can't be happy with the breakaway.
Okay, we're still over 3 minutes away. And the group is starting to break up behind us. That will change things, and that should help us a bit. Okay, here's the little false flat. This is where we turn around. And there's the chase group. They're still almost 3 minutes behind. Not sure why the pace picked up so much all of a sudden.
The pace seems much too high for many riders. There's a breakaway in the leading group.
Okay, I went for a quick attack, but didn't hold it enough. But try again here.
The riders are in a portion above 10%.
That broke off the back couple. No, it still doesn't. But I should have no problem holding this. We still have 1.7 kilometers to the top. I doubt I'm going to be contested, but I do need to win this to win the Mountain Climbers jersey with the number of points that I am behind. Group's thinning out. It's down to 4 riders. I'm still on the front. Make sure I attack to the end. And there you go. With 24 points, I'm back on top of the Mountain Climbers competition. There's only one stage left, and I think it's a sprint stage. I think if that is the case, then I'm looking good for the overall for the mountain jersey. So that'll be a distinctive jersey. That'll be some points, and my team will certainly be happy. Now, in terms of going for that top 50, we still have about 3 minutes on what's left of the peloton, which is down to 15 riders at the moment. The original break is split into 2 groups, but I'm in that lead group. And doing all right there. No, the chase group is not the original riders, because Williams was with me. He's in A4 now. So it's actually 2 other riders that are off the front and have been chasing us. Now I'm curious as to who that is. Bouet and... No, it's Bouet and Thalman. Okay. Oh, we had 7 originally. That's what it is. Williams is long gone. He did his work. So there were 7 of us, not 6. Alright, well, we have one more time up and over. We're going back that way yet again. We've already been up over this climb. And you can see everybody's coming in small groups chasing, which is going to make it real hard for them to catch us from those small groups.
15 kilometers remaining.
Alright, now there's no point trying to pull these guys along. I'm just going to go. And if they can keep up, they keep up. If they don't, then I'll leave them behind. But riding by myself, I'm not going to get very far, but we do have that downhill, so I will recover some.
Falling behind. A team leader is falling behind. This climb is feared by many
Okay,
riders.
now the other 2 breakaway riders have been caught, so now it's just the peloton chasing, and they're 2.5 minutes behind. We have a small chance to hang on as a 4-man breakaway. Now, I'm no sprinter. We're up to the top here. We're not all the way up and over yet, though. Looks like Alaphilippe is off the front. He is by himself. Guerrero's with him. Richie Port's chasing. So small group coming over. Again, that's going to help us. Oh, I can't get water up here, huh? Oh, it's too late. Only 7K. Come on, you guys. Do a pull. There you go. 3 riders. It's only 13 seconds now to Busato. He's behind us. He's dropping back. He's not going to catch us. Alaphilippe's not going to catch us. So we are winning this stage. It's down to 3 guys. I'm going to have a top 3 on the stage. My gel just kicked in. They are putting the pressure on me, though. And we're 30 seconds, so... Oh, no, no, no.
There goes the sprint. The strong men are giving their all.
Yeah. I didn't have enough left. But 3rd place on the stage.
A great victory. He didn't
Parashan, of course, and Ede. They were definitely the strongest in the group. But just the fact that I was with them right until the end and able to get 3rd on the stage. Here comes the main group. Guerrero comes in first. Alaphilippe, Peter Sagan, Diego Ulissi Mahoric, Nathan Haas, Dylan Toynes. Richie Port comes in 13th with Uran 14th. Villermos. I know how to say his name. I just couldn't get it off the tongue. Bouet was 16th. Jack Haig in 17th. Big names. Greg Van Avermaet all the way back in 20th. And I managed to get 3rd. Of course, that was from the breakaway, so nothing special. No win on the stage, but we did take the Mountain Climbers jersey. That was the main objective, and yet we hung on for a top 3 on the stage. That's going to be some good, solid points. There's still 1 stage to go. I need to double check what it is, but I think I remember from looking at the profile that it is just a sprint stage, which means we are in good shape. So I'll check back in with you shortly. If there's a climb, I'll see you at the climb. If not, I'll see you at the final standings, and we'll go from there.
We've selected the following highlights for you.
Here's the follow-up to that stage 5. So 3rd, they wanted us top 50, so that's exceptional. Breakaway, easily surpassed that one, doubling it. Exceptional. 1st in the mountain standings, exceptional. We just gained 59 points. We went from halfway to almost 3/4 of the way through level 15, just like that. Manager, very happy. Profile for stage 6. It is a sprint stage. There's 1 climb fairly early on, so you can guess where I'm going to be. I'm going to be up there trying to defend. Points. I've got an 8-point lead over Richie Port. Alaphilippe is 12 down. It's only 6 points on offer, I believe. So we're actually safe. We're secure. It's not a big deal. So if I happen to make it into the break, I'll look to defend. But otherwise, I'll see you at the podium. Having a little bit of fun here at the end of the race. I'm about to win the sprint point. Don't care about the sprint point. It's the end of the race. My overall placing doesn't matter. I've got the mountain climber jersey locked up, and there was a little bit of a steep climb, and then another, and another, and there was no real breakaway, so I attacked. Just had fun, and so far it's actually paid off, as for one, I completed my work objective for the stage as I was a teammate today. These were the 2 guys I broke away with. And there's now 3 minutes to the peloton. 3 minutes! I caught up to these 2 on the 2nd climb, passed this one at the bottom, passed this one at the top, and I'm totally off on my own now. 2.5 minutes ahead. With 2.5K to go, can I lock down my first win as a World Tour racer? I've only got 1K to go. Oh, they didn't catch him. And here we are. It's going to be a stage win from the breakaway. Literally, I was just right in amongst the group at the beginning of that first climb. Right at the front of the peloton. Those two riders were trying to break away themselves. And I was like, eh. Actually, they had been in the breakaway. They were almost caught. They were trying to race to stay out front. I just took off and joined them. Just had some fun. And it paid off with my first win of the year. The Tour of Oman final stage. I got a sprinter achievement for it as well. There we are with the win. I'll hang on for a second to see. Maybe it'll show the breakaway. That's going under the 1 kilometer banner. Just back to the finish. Alright, off to the podium. Stage win. 54 seconds to the good. Yves Lampart, Peter Sagan. That's the first time Sagan's been beat in a sprint. Jurgen Rolands, Mohoric 5th, Ulysses 6th, Alaphilippe comes in 7th. So not too many sprinters left at the end there. Richie Porte wins the overall over Alaphilippe. Uran takes 3rd, so my teammate comes in 3rd. Great finish for him. Peter Sagan finishes 10th despite not being a climber. He only lost a couple minutes on that stage, but he won enough other stages, picked up enough bonuses, remained in the top 10. I do win the Mountain Climbers jersey, so I get a stage win and a pink, red, and white spotted jersey. I believe that's the flag of Oman. I take 3rd in the points classification. Peter Sagan ran away with that one, though Alaphilippe picked up a pretty good amount of points too with his stage wins, which is why I was surprised Richie Porte won the overall and not Alaphilippe. Best young rider. I actually ended up taking 4th on that, despite spending most of the race in breakaways. BMC wins the team standings. My team, EF, Education First, Drat Pack Cannondale. We finished 3rd, so that's a pretty solid finish for us, especially when there's, what, 8 World Tour teams at this race. And they certainly didn't show up with weak teams by any means. Final standings in the overall, 41st, so I moved up a bit there. 3rd in the sprints, 1st in the mountains, like I said, 4th in the under 25s. And my old team, United Healthcare, all the way down last place. There's Bahrain, Merida too. So there was 9 World Tour teams here. Work rate, exceptional. Point standings, 3rd is excellent. 1st in the mountain is exceptional. Stage, exceptional. Rigoberto Uran, 3rd overall, is good. I just picked up 71 more points of progression in this one, taking me nearly to level 16 now. We've only got 56 points left to cover, and we remain at 100% manager satisfaction. I'm going to go ahead and go forward one day, and then we'll check the standings. So there's 10 career victories now, first of the year. And definitely one of the highest profile wins that I've had to date. Early season, it's only late February, but Dylan Twines leads the World Tour right now. Maxime Bouet is leader of the Continental standings. And the Super Prestige, of course, is where it's at and where my gaming decathlon is measured. Hugh Carthy is 12th overall. I get 1 point for every 5 Super Prestige points that I score. Michael Woods is there in 36th. Uran just scored his first points of the year and is now with 104 already, up to 68th. And there, big jump for me. I went from 6 points to 71 points. So it's only 14 overall for the gaming decathlon, but it's a start. Getting the season going. I was literally sitting on 1 point through those first 2 episodes, up to 14 now after 3, so quite a bit better than my standings from just a little bit back. And that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe. And tune in next time on my road to the record. I'll see you next time. And let's see, where are we going to go to? Not that one. Not that one. Catalonia. See you at Catalonia. Bye for now.